State University. You can get anywhere from here.
Good evening, high school football fans. Welcome to the Frenzy, powered by Savannah State University. Last week, we got a taste of the action. Had a few games in the Coastal Empire Low Country as some squads kicked off the 2014 season with Week 0 games. Tonight, a full slate as everyone getting the season underway.
That's right. We had cameras rolling from Metter to Hilton Head, Vidalia to Springfield, but we begin in Hinesville, site of this week's Chevy Tailgate Tour.
That's right. County bragging rights on the line as Liberty County and Bradwell Institute collided. We were there, and so was Mike Reed Chevrolet.
These schools mean everything to this community. Sports, enthusiasm, the schools, the programs, the bands, the teachers, everybody's involved in this community. We're all on a first name basis around here, and Mike Reed Chevy is proud to support every one of them.
And thanks to the gang from Mike Reed Chevrolet for helping us do some tailgating prior to kickoff. This one a good one. First game for new Bradwell head coach Greg Hill. Physical in the early goings. Tigers with the ball, but Liberty's Calvin Holmes going to lower the boom with the big hit. Early second quarter, looks like Liberty was on their way into the end zone, but Bradwell with the big pop inside the 10. Ball is loose. Terrius Cremel there to fall on the loose ball. However, a couple minutes later, Panthers do find pay dirt. Liberty going to go to the air. Quarterback Jalen Frazier finds a wide open Jaquez Williams for the touchdown. With the point after, it was 7-0 Liberty County. But on the ensuing kickoff, Bradwell going to answer. Cremel going to drop the ball. He picks it up, and he proceeds to go the distance. When all is said and done, this touchdown covers 95 yards. Tigers add the extra point, tying the game up at 7. But late in the first half, Liberty going to mount a drive that ends in some points. Jaquin Lamplou going to convert on the field goal. Liberty County led 10-7 at the half. And how about this? Liberty going to hold on for the 10-9 win over Bradwell Institute.
The Chevy Tailgate Tour is brought to you by your local Chevy dealers.
All right, out in Vidalia at halftime, Vidalia leading West Lawrence 10-7. And we're going to start here, third down. A lot of movement, but the ball goes to Nick Dasher, but he's going to end up short of the first down. Indians, they decide to go for it on 4th and 1. Jordan Black on the keeper, but he goes right through the pile. And then this is me getting run over by coaches and players as he is gone for the touchdown. That gives them a 17-7 lead. On the ensuing kickoff, Isaiah Mormon has it go right through his hands along the sideline here, and then Vidalia, you see the loose ball. They are going to fall on it. The very next play, it's going to be Dasher finding Josh Eason. Eason will catch this ball, and then he's going to break 1, 2, and 3 tackles to find the end zone. And the Vidalia Indians, they go on to win 30-17, the final. Appling County taking on Wayne County earlier today. First play of the game. Not wasting any time, Verdon Dasher to Devin Moore for the long touchdown, and they would have a miss point after, but it will be 6-0 Appling County. Yellow Jackets, Tyler Jenkins. He's going to get the ball, and he'll rumble his way to a first down here through some Appling County defense. Then this will be a lateral pass. Everyone stops playing but Joey Diaz. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to go the distance. But this one is all coming back because of penalties. So after numerous penalties on the drive on both sides of the ball, it's eventually going to be Dasher who's going to keep this one and go right through the middle of the defense. He's going to find a hole, and he'll be gone. Appling County goes on to win 33-9, the final.
Islands playing their first ever varsity football game, taking on Groves High School. Here come the Rebels, 34-7 already in the second quarter. Savari Davis slinging out to Daniel Prescott. Prescott taking it to the house. Groves goes on top, 41-7. 4 minutes left in the first half. Jamel Stevens takes the handoff. He's running like he's late for class. Stevens in for the touchdown. 48-7 Groves on top of Islands. The Sharks trying to get it going. Charlie Harrell throwing one deep, but Jaquan Roberts going to come up with the interception. That's going to set up the Groves offense. They get things going with a nice run up the middle. Then less than a minute till the half, it's Stevens again finding his way in the end zone. 54-7 at that point. All Groves in this one. 60-13 the final over Islands. All right, time to get Dave Williams in here. Dave was on the road tonight, making stops all over the place.
That's right, Dave's always on the road. He was making stops in Metter and Belleville.
Sure was, and we are going to begin another. That's where the Tigers were looking for their second win of the season. Actually, of course, they beat Guadalupe County. And I can tell you, the Tigers are going to win this game tonight. because they
All right, well, we'll get to Dave in just a second. He's got some technical issues, but we'll get right out there to Metter and Belleville. We got some big games, of course, to talk about the rest of the night as well.
That's right. We'll get Dave back up here. We also have Chelsea McDonald in the house. She's got a recap of some big Skeesa games and also some big news coming out this evening. Bluffton High School, our friends over at the Island Packet, having this story tonight. Late this afternoon, the South Carolina High School League handing down a suspension, a penalty towards Bluffton High School for apparently using an ineligible player. So Bluffton 75-0 win last week.
Doesn't count.
Against Battery Creek, it's wiped out. So Bluffton, for using an ineligible player, losing that win. They also lose $500, and they're only allowed to have one scrimmage next year in the preseason. So there you go.
But let's get back out to Dave. We are going out to Metter and to Belleville. So Dave.
Yes, it's better to hear me when I have a microphone turned on. Let's get back out to Metter, where Claxton and Metter were playing each other. So pretty good chance that the Tigers were going to actually win this game. If you like flags, then you'll certainly love this game because there were plenty of them. Claxton tries to get their offense cranked up late in the first quarter. The nice run down to the Metter 30-yard line, but this drive would stall. In fact, the story of this game, though, was the Metter defense. Trey Bird with a quarterback sack there. And the Metter defense offense then goes to work here. Asa Lanier, he will have the nice run as the Metter Tigers knock on the door, and they would knock down that door on the next play. Chris Tarver takes the handoff, and no one's going to catch him. He's touchdown bound, 7-0 in favor of Metter, and they go on to roll to the 22-6 lead. Meanwhile, in Belleville tonight, it was Pinewood hosting Memorial Day, and the Patriots led this one by a score of 14-6 at halftime. Went to work again in the second half with their defense. A host of Pinewood defenders converge on quarterback there, and then the Pinewood offense gets going. Quarterback Brenlin Hagan with a nice run inside, Bentley Hagan inside the 10, and then Hagan calls his own number and sneaks it in from the 1, 20-6 Pinewood. They would go for 2, and check this out. They keep pushing and pushing the line, get that push here, and he's over the goal line, but he fumbles there short of it, and then number 33 there, that is Will Sheffield falling on it to make the conversion. 22-6 Pinewood at that point. And they go on to win by a score of 22-14. So Pinewood looking mighty impressive tonight as they beat Memorial, who's got a pretty good team.
Of course, last week Pinewood opened the season with a loss to Robert Toombs Christian Academy. So Pinewood taking on 2 defending state champs to open the season.
Not doing too bad against either of them. But
no, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Dave. Time to take another quick break. You're going to watch the Frenzy. You better watch the Frenzy. You're going to need to stick around. We got plenty more highlights, including Effingham hosting Bluffton, Savannah Christian hosting McIntosh County Academy, and a slew of other games. Stick around.
Your 2-minute warning starts now.
Are you hungry for football? How about wings? Fox 28 and Wild Wing Cafe in Savannah's City Market will help you get your fill of both this football season. Join the big guy, Frank Solkowski and Stephanie Farrat, for another season of Gridiron Live, Sunday mornings at 11:30 on Fox 28. Join the gang for their weekly live broadcast and register to compete in the Wing Eating Contest, where you could score some amazing prizes.
And time.
By Savannah State University. You can get anywhere from here.
Thanks, Paula.
That's right. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Friends. We don't have much time to chit-chat. Lots more highlights to get to.
That's right. One of the big winners from last week was Savannah Christian. The Raiders opened the campaign with a win over Jenkins.
Tonight, Savannah Christian hosting McIntosh County Academy, and Savannah Christian up big on McIntosh County Academy. They were up 35-6 in the third quarter. Daquan Drake started from the bottom. Now he's here up the middle for the long run for McIntosh County Academy, trying to make a little comeback. Later on, Trey Scott getting jiggy with it in the back of the end zone. But this one called back for a false start. So no touchdown there for MCA. Brandon Morin, he's going to let the Raider defense know that he ain't into tricking, just a treating. Trey Scott there for him again with the 6-point treat. This is going to be rough because me and hip-hop, we just don't mix. But I know where we're going with this. All right, 2-point try is good. It was 35-14. Next drive, He may be living in his mama's house, but no one can argue with this touchdown. I just don't sell it like Drake and Company.
I know,
it's
hard when you read these things cold, I tell you what.
McIntosh County Academy making a game of it, however, that Savannah Christian going to make that first half hold up. And don't call it a comeback. The Raiders going to win this one 35-20.
All right, now it's my turn in Springfield. Effingham hosting Bluffton in a Coastal Empire Low Country clash. Rebels going deep. Ashton King hauls it in and trots into the end zone for the score. It will be Effingham up 7-0, but the Bobcats, they go on to respond. They open with a play action, and that's going to have a deep ball to Jack Airney. Makes the catch, and he's got the yaks. Yards after catch deep into Rebel territory. The Effingham defense, though, bows up.
They're bowing up.
Bow up. They're bowing up. Darius Garvin with the pick to give the Rebels the ball back. The Effingham offense mounts a drive that's capped off with Dusty Baker. He's going in for the touchdown. Effingham with the win in this one. They beat Bluffton 21-8. Bluffton now 0-2 to start the season.
All right, let's head out to Hilton Head Island. The Seahawks looking to move to 2-0 in the season. They were hosting Whale Branch. Doesn't take the home team long to get on the scoreboard. Quarterback Aiden Haggerty throwing to the end zone. Check out the grab by Aaron Frazier. The one-handed grab. Does he hold on? Officials say,
yes,
you
sir.
betcha. Touchdown Seahawks. It was 7-0. The Whale Branch, their offense just not having the same kind of luck. Thomas Farrell going to come in untouched for the sack. The Hilton Head offense comes back on the field, and they quickly return to the end zone. Haggerty going to keep. Good decision. He's going to find a hole up the middle, bumps it to the outside. It's a foot race. And Haggerty going to dive, get in for the touchdown. Point after was blocked. It was 13-0 at that point. Hilton Head goes on to win this one 20-6, the final.
All right, to the Skeesa now. Hilton Head Prep trailing Bethesda 14-7 at the half, but the Dolphins, they come out of the break red hot. Prep fumbles the snap, but somehow Nathan Solik comes up with the ball, and he's in for the end zone. It's going to be 14-14. Then Bethesda helping the home team because Blazers punting, but the ball is off one of their own players. Hilton Head Prep takes over deep in Bethesda territory. A couple plays later, it's going to be Tyler Fox on the bootleg right. He's going to find all kinds of running room. That gives him 6 points. Prep up 21-14. They were adding to their lead late in the third quarter. Fox going to the air this time. He's going to find big John Larson for the touchdown. Big second half for the Dolphins. Hilton Head Prep wins 28-16, the final over Bethesda.
All right, we're going to stick with this Skeesa play. Chelsea McDonald joins us now. Chelsea taking in a couple matchups right here in Savannah.
That's right, Frank and Stephanie. Bible Baptist opened the season with a win over St. Andrews last week. Tonight, Bible playing their home opener. We begin with about a minute left in the half. Check out David Cornett as he hurdles over a defender to get the touchdown. Bible Baptist now. Defense, they're showing out. The dude came out of nowhere. And as the quarterback scrambles, look at this big guy, junior Drew Burgess. With the sack, the defense was on point. Second half now, Chris Coleman slings it over to Matt McCullough. They can't catch him. It's a big gainer for the Braves, but they couldn't keep it going. The Braves go on to lose 20-7. And St. Andrews taking on Frederica. Let's start this one in the first. 6-0 Knights. Hollis Beal gets the handoff, and the dude turns on the speed. He's gone, puts the Knights up 13-0. St. Andrews quarterback Thomas Shepard calls his own number as he hustles down the sideline, a 17-yard pickup, but it would be for nothing. The Knights, Brandon Blake dodging through traffic, breaks a few tackles, a big run for Frederica. Still in the first, Hollis Beal again. Here he's showing off some speed. Their ground game was on point, and as you can see in this play, the quarterback connects with Veal, again his main guy, and he explodes down the sideline. The Knights get the shutout, 35-0. So a couple of big games tonight, guys.
That's right. I know you had a chance to also go check out Islands playing their first varsity game ever, losing to Groves. Groves looks like they could be turning things around this season.
Yeah, Groves and Beach looking like they're turning things around this year. But thanks so much, Chelsea. Another quick break, but you're watching the Frenzy right here on WJCL News. Stick around.